The YouTube review of the 2025 Dodge Charger Hellcat King Daytona is nothing short of an adrenaline-fueled love letter to classic American muscle. In this detailed, roughly 30-minute video, the host takes us on a full tour, from design and performance to driving impressions, all centered around Dodge's 807 horsepower beast. Here's a deep dive into the review in 8 richly detailed paragraphs. Eye-catching design and exclusive build. The host opens with breathtaking visuals of the Charger King Daytona in Go Mango Orange, offset by glossy black accents, massive rear wing, bold front splitter, and menacing hood venting. He emphasizes the exclusivity. Only 300 units of this last call Hellcat variant were ever made, making it a modern collector's dream. Background context ties it back to the 2023 King Daytona lineage, a special end-of-production edition for the original Hellcat Charger. Unmatched powertrain and performance. Under the hood, Dodge's supercharged 6.2L Hellcat V8, rated at 807 horsepower and over 700 lb-ft of torque. The host marvels at its raw output and the bone-rattling authority it commands. Emphasis is placed on the acceleration, quarter-mile runs in approximately 10.6 seconds, and the visceral sensation of launching with full throttle. Braking, handling, and chassis setup. Despite the brute power, the Charger King Daytona boasts a refined suspension and braking tune. Sport-tuned dampers, wider tires, and upgraded Brembo brakes are praised for delivering confidence-inspiring stops. The reviewer tests high-speed cornering, commenting on flatter body roll compared to standard Hellcats and commendable steering precision. Driving experience and exhaust note. The review highlights the exhaust symphony, the Hellcat's signature supercharged whine, deep burbles, and crackles at downshifts. The host even revs the engine in a closed session, capturing the engine note's full potency. He describes the sensation as muscle car bliss, a raw identity that puts competitors to shame. Interior features and usability. Inside, the focus is on performance-oriented appointments, racing seats, King Daytona Edition badging, and a minimalist performance gauge cluster. Yet creature comforts remain. Infotainment screen, climate control, and usability for daily driving are maintained. The reviewer notes ergonomic layout and supportive seats as balanced for both street and track usage. Tech and safety equipment. Though centered on analog thrill, the King Daytona isn't missing modern tech. Adaptive cruise, forward collision warning, and selectable drive modes enhance safety at high speeds. The host commends the track and sport modes, each unlocking different levels of throttle response, suspension firmness, and steering weight. Rarity and value proposition. Throughout the video, scarcity is emphasized. Just 300 sold in a flash, many already collector-owned. The host discusses residual values, citing early resale prices nearing $100,000, signifying collector interest and potential investment appeal. Critiques and real-world use. No car is perfect. The reviewer critiques fuel consumption, obviously extravagant, and the hefty curb weight at around 4,700 pounds. He also mentions the ride can be harsh over broken pavement. Still, he concludes that these are acceptable trade-offs for a purpose-built performance car with serious street presence. 360 degrees summary and opinion. The host delivers a clear verdict. The King Daytona is the ultimate Hellcat Charger, a stopgap masterpiece before Dodge transitions to electric. He highlights its collector appeal, raw character, and track readiness as its strongest attributes, while noting the compromises on comfort and fuel economy. His final take: if you're in the market for a final-generation, fire-breathing Hellcat, this is the one to chase. Production context and historical significance. The King Daytona wraps up the Hellcat lineage and pays homage to the Charger's aero-legend roots, just as the Daytona nameplate traces back to 1969's NASCAR Special Charger Daytonas. It's Dodge's send-off before pivoting to fully electric muscle, immortalizing a chapter in muscle car history. Final thoughts. This review is compelling for both performance junkies and collectors. With 807 horsepower, aggressive styling, limited production, and analog fortitude, the Charger King Daytona is portrayed as the final, unapologetically raw expression of V8 muscle. The video captures every growl, rev, and drift, making it essential viewing for enthusiasts. In short, the review presents the King Daytona as a legend in motion, a combustible symphony that closes the last curtain on Hellcat-era performance with undeniable flair.